ready for this problem. I got my broom, got my brain, and I'm ready. Let's read this problem together. So, when doing chores at home, Marcus spends 5 minutes sweeping for every 6 minutes spent on putting away clothes. David spends 8 minutes sweeping for every 9 minutes spent on putting away clothes. Carla spends 10 minutes sweeping for every 12 minutes spent putting away clothes. Which person has the greatest ratio of minutes spent on sweeping to minutes spent putting away clothes? Now the top says use tables to compare ratio relationships. So I have 3 people here that I'm going to work on their ratio relationships. Now I would like you to get your paper out and follow along and do your work on your paper as I write on my table here. So who are our 3 people? We have Marcus, David, and we have Carla. And it says to use ratio tables. So we're going to build a ratio table for each of these people. And what are the 2 things that they're doing? Okay, they are sweeping and they are putting away clothes. So we're going to say S for sweeping and C for putting away clothes. Alright, so we have 3 ratio tables for Marcus, David, and Carla for sweeping and putting away clothes. Now let's compare these 3 ratio tables and see if we can find an answer to that question. Has the greatest ratio of minutes spent on sweeping to minutes spent putting away clothes? Can we put that together? Why don't you pause this, build your ratio tables, and do your work, and then come back and we'll compare our work together. Alright, take a moment to pause this video and then fill in the information that you know right now. While you do that, I'm going to do my work right here. Alright, now that we have created 3 ratio tables, we need to find one number that is the same for either sweeping or putting away clothes for all of these, for all 3 ratio tables. So I look at these numbers. I've got a 20 here and a 20 here, but no 20 on David, so I can't compare those numbers. I've got, let's see, I've got an 18, but I don't have an 18 down here, so I can't compare those numbers. What do we have? Look at this. I've got 36 minutes putting away clothes for Marcus, 36 minutes putting away clothes for David, and 36 minutes of putting away clothes for Carla. Who has the greatest ratio of sweeping to putting away clothes? Well, Marcus and Carla are actually have the same ratio. Look at that. If you think about it, 10 to 12 is actually the same ratio as 5 to 6. It's the same thing. So because I could divide 10 by 2, I get 5, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So Marcus and Carla actually have the same ratio. David spent more time sweeping when he did 36 minutes of putting away clothes than Marcus and Carla. So I know that David has the highest ratio of sweeping to putting away clothes, and that is what I am going to choose. Let's try it out.